Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 34 of my Ruthless SSF run, the Settlers League. I am still on my shield throw character because I have a ton of stuff deferred in my ritual. My plan is to get all, or at least most of the stuff. I mean, I at least want to get all of my audiences with a king because there are still some corpses I'm looking for. And once I get that, we're going to jump back to Frostblades. I do want to reroll a character at some point just because I want to play some more jank builds, but we'll see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you near the end. My Alva temples have been pretty mediocre lately, haven't gotten a double corrupt or a lens in a little while, which it's not that big of a deal, but I just love double corrupting stuff. It's like one of my favorite things in the entire game. But luckily enough, the boss did drop a Vial of Transcendence, which is fantastic. I can use that to upgrade any of the unique jewels for Alva. Actually, I could potentially use two of them. One of them is kind of useless to me. I mean, I kind of don't want to make it. Like, I almost immediately just made the red one because that one's really nice. But I'm making some jank characters this league, and I might need one of the. Oh, I won't say I'll need the jewel, but like I could potentially use the jewel. I got a tier 17, probably not gonna run that for a little bit. I might just try running it anyway, but we'll see. I usually don't like to waste chaos orbs on them just because I really need chaos. I am very close to being done with all my audiences with a king, but funny enough, while I'm trying to like defer and finish off the ones I have, I keep finding new ones, which is kind of funny. I went for a big scarab swap because why not? I didn't really get anything I care about. I mean, the Abyss scarab is okay, but the rest were trash. There are maybe two or three different corpses from just the ones I know about that I'm looking for. So I would like to get every single audience with a king that I possibly can, because so far that seems to be the best method to get at least the stronger corpses. I'm not saying you can't get the good corpses in Ritual, but I haven't seen any yet, really. Got a lot more deferments. I got another Omen of the Jeweler. I still have one more being deferred, which is fantastic. I made a really trash Prism Ring because why not? I got a Usurper's Penance from my Map Runners, which is a unique I forgot existed. Probably not going to make use of it this league, but you never know. I might. I kind of want to play a bleed character that isn't blocking, because Gladiator is fun. Katarina's trash, would you expect? Blocking is just so overpowered. It's so overpowered. I love bleed builds. I love damage over time, but Glad is busted. I slammed my my Scepter, and unfortunately it did not hit. I mean, the crit looks nice. It'll probably be nice for other characters, but for Lightning Tendrils, it's completely worthless. I went for a massive fusing attempt, and unfortunately, as you can see, nothing good came of it. I mean, I don't know, man. It's really sad at this point. I still haven't hit a six link. I don't know how many fusings I'm at. I really wish they would add one of those like, because you know how we have the what's his name, the guy from Ultimatum. He like counts your vowels and chaos orbs. I would love to have one of those for orbs of fusing. That way you could really tell how many you've spent. Because like I want to estimate and say like, yeah, I've done like I don't know 700, 800 fusings, but in actuality, I have no idea. It could be more, it could be less. I don't count them most of the time, like I'm just doing one or two at a time, or sometimes I'll save up and do a clip like you just saw a minute ago. But for the most part, I just do one or two. I got a unique strong boss, which you saw was trash, unfortunately. Kirak also gave me another random unique, which I mean these quests aren't exactly great, but I mean you gotta try them. Funny enough, though, I did get a comb strong box, which is freaking awesome. But unfortunately, we got the axe, which the axe isn't bad, but the roll was terrible. I mean, if I get a divine, I'll throw it on there, and if it hits like, I don't know, above 130 or 135, I'll definitely use it. But otherwise, it's pretty trash. I got a really nice Affliction League event, the Forest. I actually got two buffs, which are pretty fantastic. I got a Sire of Shards, which I absolutely love that unique. And I think like my eighth or ninth honor home. I don't know, man. I'm not counting them at this point. I just have so many. But Sire of Shards is fantastic. I'm probably going to use an Omen of the Jeweler on that. And I made a really decent amulet. Unfortunately, it did land on the gold base. But I mean, it's not that bad. 55 intelligence is fantastic. Tier 1 life, plus 1 all fire gems. Could definitely make use of that at some point. I was thinking maybe I'd recombine it, but I don't know. It's kind of a risk. My Spectral Shield Throw got back to level 20, which is fantastic. And I have another trash temple. I don't know what's going on with Alva this league, but she wants nothing to do with me. But that's okay. Hopefully she forgives me at some point for whatever I did. The boss ended up dropping my second rarity belt. This one is slightly worse than mine. So, yeah, unfortunate. I mean, there's no point having two, so I don't know. Tried making another prism ring. It was terrible. And I was really hoping this would be a nice jewel, but unfortunately it kind of died. And we have a second self-flagellation, which is completely worthless because you can't wear more than one. But whatever, it's fun. I got a ghastly eye, which is fantastic. We need one of these. I mean, I don't need one right now. Probably won't need one for a long time, but I will need one at some point. I got an Omen of the Blanching, which is fantastic. If I could just hit 3 white sockets and 3 red sockets on my Lionized Vision, I could stop having to, like, re-chrome it every time I switch characters. But even if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. Oh, some nice boots. Too bad they are corrupted, but hey, I'll take it. This character, funny enough, did hit level 90. I wasn't really going for it. I was kind of just like alching and valuing my maps. I wasn't really reading the mods. A few times I ran into Fizz Reflect. I actually did clear 2 Fizz Reflect maps. I'm not sure how it happened, but I did. And I vowed a random jewel. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't really want to spend too much on jewels because I do plan on rerolling soon, so I want to stockpile currency, so I'm not going too hard on them. I did end up getting a divine, which I threw onto the Combs Primacy. Unfortunately, hit 104%, so I dropped it on the floor. I do think I ended up picking it up and turning it to dust, but to be completely honest, I might not have. I finally got my last audience with a king. I am free to stop playing this character. I'm going to play my Frostblades character after I run my audiences with a king. So basically at this point, what I'm only going to use the shield throw character for is running really rippy maps, maybe some like corrupted maps and stuff like that. I'll probably try some tier 17s on him, and I'll also use him for delve bossing. Also, I did get a Judgmental Spirit, which is fantastic. I actually did need that corpse, not to be like the main damage dealer or anything like that. It's just a really good support corpse to have. Not sure if we'll ever use it, but I would really like to. I did die just before killing the king, which is kind of funny. But so far, these kings have not been very good. I did get one good corpse, so I can't complain too much. I got a perfect Eldritch Eye, which I can never imagine using, but I don't know, at least I got a perfect corpse. It's kind of cool, I guess. I went back to farming on the Frostblades character. I love this build so much. Obviously, it's nowhere near as powerful as Gladiator. Gladiator is the most overpowered, broken thing we've had since, I don't know. I was gonna say Guardian, but it's definitely stronger than old Guardian. I would say the last thing that was like stronger than Gladiator right now would be Explodey Totem. I went and tried the tier 17. I was so close to doing it. I was running my Frostblades character so long. When she got that low, I was like, nice, she's gonna die to culling. And I was like, oh wait, and then I died like an idiot. I ended up divining my claw because I saw the increased physical damage was very low. Unfortunately, though, the flat dropped, so I ended up losing 1.5 weapon DPS, which I'm never going to notice, but it's kind of funny. You just saw me Val my 5 link. The reason I did that is I'm now going to try farming Beyond and try to get a Tainted Fusing. If I could just get a 6 link that is not this unique body armor, it would let me do so much other stuff. I mean, honestly, if I get a Tainted Fusing and I 6-link that, I'm going to instantly reroll another guy. I'm going to keep playing the Frostblades character. I love this build, but I really need... Like, the problem with the Frostblades guy isn't that it's, like, weak or anything like that. It's just very similar to the Glacial Hammer. However, I do like this character significantly more than I like Glacial Hammer because the range is fantastic. It's really satisfying to play. And even though it's not, I don't know, it feels like this character should be squishier, but it's not. I die way less. I'm leveling up way faster. I'm just having a good time with it. But I really need something more janky. I need something that like I don't know. I need something that isn't so close to another build I played. I ended up double corrupting my Frostblades. Unfortunately, it went to level 19. Man, I am just not having good Alva luck. Alva is just not happy with me this league, and I am not sure why. I decided to do some fusing, try to craft some gear. I did end up crafting an upgrade finally. Now I can wear a second amethyst ring, which will give me a lot more chaos res. As you can see, I went from minus 41 to minus 19. That is fantastic. And of course, I could fix the quality a little bit on the ring. Anyway, I went back to doing some mapping. I randomly dropped a energy shield armor 5 link, which, you know, it's pretty cool, but I need a 6 link, not a 5 link. I got my first knight that I've seen in like a week or something like that. It's funny, like the first like couple like I don't know, the first like 2 or 3 weeks, I was seeing this guy like at least once every other day or something, and now I see him like once a week. Went back to mapping. We're level 86 now. This character is a dream for mapping. I love it so much. I had a Lich, which I've not seen in quite a while. And to be honest with you, I was excited about the gloves at first because, like, hey, gaining Arcane Surge on hit is fantastic, but it's really not that good. It's really not. It's okay, but giving up your gloves is pretty rough. I did get one of the rings to make the Delve ring. The odds of me getting the other two was like basically zero, so don't get your hopes on that. And we're going to end off here by doing a bunch of crafting. The main thing we're looking for is just really good Chaos Res rings. That way I can craft, or sorry, that way I can put them on other characters. I did make one that's disgusting. Fire damage, cast speed, 10 out of 10. I really wish that was lightning damage, but hey, whatever. It's still cool. That's pretty nice too, okay. Hey, if you made this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 86, 34% of the way to 87. Loving this character. Fantastic. The mapping is awesome. The clear speed is just disgusting. I still need to upgrade some stuff. Like, I do have a helmet that's way better than this one. The problem is, though, it doesn't have fire res, which is the only res I really need right now. And I can't really change this ring because it's insane. And I can't really change this one either. I mean, I could, but I just got my Chaos Res up. I don't want to change it again. So what I'm hoping to do is get a second Stygian Vise and then craft. If I can get Fire Res on a Stygian Vise, that'll be awesome. The problem is, like, I can't roll this one. It's way too good. Way too good. Tier 1 life regen. It's basically like an Immortal Flesh at home, so there's no chance I'm deleting it. Anyway, I have been farming Beyond. Here's my tree just once again. I got Fiendish Opulence, and we've got Scent of Blood, and I have Torn Veil. Also took these small notes here just to give me more chance of demons spawning. For this tree, we are using Immutable Dogma. That way I can just buy whatever's in the ritual. Because I'm kind of spread thin right now. I have Abyss, we have Harbinger, we have Beyond, we've got Alva. And of course, I really want to keep Remnants of the Past on because I desperately need a Shaper Axe. One-handed Shaper Axe. So anyway, other than that, I'm just working on stockpiling currency. I know it doesn't look like it because I have none left. Just did a couple of huge crafting sessions. I got nothing. 7 power runes just chilling, which is fantastic. 1 Omen of the Jeweler, and I also have a ton of these, which saves XP when you die. So if I do reroll another character that's kind of weak, I can still force levels on them because I have 5 of these just chilling. I have so many Omens. Granted, most of them are kind of useless, but I mean, I really like the Omens of Return, especially if I'm doing like a really long map, and I have like a ton of them. So I don't know. It's just like it's a nice quality of life thing. We actually, oh, that's Brilliance. Never mind. I thought that was one of these. I also have a ton of cluster jewels, as you can see. Other than that, we do have some corpses. This one is sick. Oh, also, wait. Didn't I didn't delete it, did I? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. I have this. Check this out. So if I put in a Raised Spectre, I could use 1 support gem, and it'll be plus 10 to the level of the Spectre, which is disgusting. The problem is it worth it? I mean, you're giving up your body armor, which is pretty insane, and is getting plus 10 levels better than like 4 or 5 supports? It might be. I don't think it would be good to use with like the crazy corpses, but I might try it out. You never know. Anyway, I've been talking too long. My goal right now, just farm. Probably going to reroll a character this weekend. Not really sure what's going to happen. I have no idea. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And if I don't see you Monday, I apologize. I got medical stuff going on. If I don't see you Monday, I will see you on Tuesday.